Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today, we are continuing on with Draconic Ascent, the Rise of Tiamat. Our party, of course, is still stuck in the Lower Dark. They'll get out eventually, maybe. But they finally switched things up and ran away from the keep they were trying to investigate, so we're doing something new. As for what exactly is going on, I'll let the dead man, or he's not quite dead yet, but I'll let him tell us what's going on.
Why am I not dead yet? See what's going to happen?
Because you
Anyway,
almost died.
I mean fair. So let's start off from there where I almost died. So after getting the shit kicked out of me by various things, we arrived back at the camp and started off with me in my goddamn in the realm, my I guess my mind or my soul in the realm of some sort of crazy eye creature. I had no idea what was going on. Turns out it was the a really really old god who told me that in exchange for being its eyes in the world, it would heal me up and grant me power. I'm like, all right, better than having to deal with this injury for long, however long it takes us to get to a damn city. Because at this point it was becoming a problem. How long we were there. But so I took the deal. Woke up, my missing eye, which had been replaced by a false eye, is now a new eye, but it's not technically my eye, although I can see out of it, so it's fine. And the scar and the injuries on my stomach and various inner organs were all healed and replaced with more eyes, apparently. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a talking big brother now because I'm staring at it all over the place.
They're not always eyes, they're just sometimes eyes.
Yeah, fair enough. But anyway, so certain people in the group, Nibby, definitely thought that was dumb of me. But we'll see what happens.
I think most of the party thought that.
Yeah, yeah, they all thought it was a bad idea. But it was either that or go through the rest of this without my full combat capabilities. Anyhow, so we decided to instead go out and try to find the group instead of continuing on with the fort. We found footprints, namely Toshinori's footprints. Well, we assume it's Toshinori's. I mean, they're paw prints, and there's nothing else down here that could possibly be leaving paw prints, right? But we followed them to what looked to be some sort of mining operation ran by some constructs. They were mining some kind of purple crystal thing, loading it all into barges. And we decided, you know what, fuck it. The prince lead to this thing, so let's hop on board and see where it goes.
Technically, the prince led into the water.
Yeah, but let's assume, for argument's sake, that they wouldn't just walk straight into the water and I don't know, drown most likely, or be attacked by those creepy things we saw while we were riding the boat. Because yeah, there's some fucked up shit in this water. You don't want to go in the water. We also found out that the crystals have some sort of magical ability to increase the power of psychic abilities, which is interesting, especially considering what we found out when we got to the I don't even know what you would call it, big ass construction or not construction,
Factory.
fabricating fort or something. It looks like it looks like some sort of citadel.
A factory would be the word you
A
were looking
factory. Okay, yeah, factory. Big little factory. We saw this massive construct coming on here, and it's like, oh shit, we're fucked. Turns out they just wanted the crystals, and they just took it and left. So we got off the boat, and for whatever, and we found a door that had some sort of keypad. Acting quickly, Torkel immediately put Ruben in a headlock and dragged him away from that because there was no way, after what happened in the fort, Torkel was letting Ruben near any kind of buttons. But then Nimi and I forget who else did the thing. Decided, you know what? Let's just try to open this door anyway, and they did. We walked in. There was an even bigger construct, some sort of small, well, medium-sized construct, and a goddamn mind flayer alongside a whole bunch of other constructs. Yeah, this is not looking good. Not at all. That's pretty much what happened last time.
Alrighty. So, go ahead and take your hero point. We rejoin the party as the Mind Flayer is turning to look at Torporol, Nimi, and Asmir as y'all are entering the room. What is y'all's immediate reaction? As you can see, there is some kind of magical experiment going on right next to him with all kinds of purple energy swarming around what looks like some kind of construct body.
Well, seeing how it's not a female drow, Torko's going to not feel the need to be quiet and just say, well, sorry about that. We'll just leave you to your thing. Just don't worry about us. Back the fuck up." Izzy whispers to the rest of the group, "Back the fuck up." Yeah. You just do your thing. We
Boom.
big guy. I see you there. Don't you worry about nothing. We're leaving. We saw nothing. All right.
I'm not even entirely sure what we saw.
Someone close this goddamn door. How do you close this goddamn door?
Asmir will hit the there's a green button.
Yep.
Ruben immediately craning his head in that direction. Somebody say button.
Is the door
Where the fuck did they go?
closes shut.
Ricket, Asmir, break the damn thing.
That seems like it get us into more trouble than we're already in.
Do we get back on the boat? Is the boat still here?
Yep,
Or did they
it's
already
still
leave?
sitting there.
Do we get back on the boat? Do we go back? What the hell do we do here?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, that was a question for you.
And Nimi goes, behind us.
Um,
And
Did
then
the,
the actually, to those that weren't in the room and saw it, Nimi goes, there's a mind flare in there. Also behind us.
when the mind flayer saw us, could we tell anything about its reaction?
It just looked, and then Torquil did his thing and ran out the door. So y'all
So it
didn't see
didn't-
much more of it turning to look at you.
So, this mind flayer thing, yeah, I'm guessing it's intimidating.
They're not pleasant from everything I've read.
Yeah, I would think mind flayers, by reputation alone, are scary enough to pretty much anyone, right?
Oh, they're definitely the kind of a creature that that is haunts people's nightmares regardless of where they're from.
Yeah, what? You don't fuck with mind flayers. You never fuck with mind flayers.
I mean, based on what I saw, doesn't exactly seem too appealing, yeah.
They're well known to eat brains.
Everyone, back on the boat. Back on the boat. This place is no place for us.
I mean, you can see the golem over there just kind of stopped back where it was when y'all first got here.
Okay. That's fine. Nimi looks at the door. It's not following us. That's concerning. Why isn't it following us?
Hey, it was right next to the door.
I'd be more concerned if it was following us.
No, I'm concerned that it didn't follow us.
Like you had something more important than us to worry about.
I don't like the
Whatever's
thought of
going on
that.
in this factory is probably not good, but I don't know if it's our place to try to stop it.
What were you saying, Cece?
You hear Axie kind of mutter, she doesn't like the idea of it having things more concerning than the party.
I agree with Axie.
Oh, what the hell are we supposed to do?
I don't know.
I mean,
Well, first and foremost, we gotta make sure our friends aren't here, right?
Hey, but I don't think we go back in that room.
Yeah, I mean, there's
well,
more
we
to
could look
this
around.
airport than just the doorway.
Aye, and the path to the other side is blocked by that Goliath. And I say Goliath, she's just like that big ass with her.
If they're here, there's likely to be more, would be my guess.
Wouldn't be surprised. It looks like some kind of large factory. With the number of things we saw at that mining site, there's probably a fair few of them here. And probably ones that can get into combat more readily. Like that one that was walking towards you when the door closed.
Looking over here, is this another door right here? Like a little side entrance?
Yep.
I think I'm gonna check something out. As I'm walking over here, does this thing get closer?
No.
Could I like open this door and peek inside to see what the hell happened?
Do you want to?
Not really, but what else choice do we have here? Can we even get past this thing? Is there any?
Hold on there, Dorquil. Ruben looks over to Nemi. Nemi, can you do your invisibility trick on Dorquil?
Okay. So I,
I
the
mean,
player, don't remember because I don't have the stat block memorized. But can I roll to see if mind flares can see through invisibility?
Sure. Archon.
Like above table, do I remember if they can? No. But, Nimi
Well,
is
it
smarter
feels
than
like,
I am.
yeah, I was gonna say that feels like an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Or nature.
By natural, they do not have blind or true sense. However, they are psionic creatures, so there is every chance they can find a way to detect your mind. If anyone can do it, it's a mind flare.
Yeah.
But if you are
Yeah, so
invisible,
Nim.
most likely you might be able to avoid the sight of the robots.
Okay. I can, but Torquil, by the gods, I don't know if this is going to work. I will cast
Hopefully.
invisibility on Torquil.
Isn't invisibility a touch thing?
Yep.
Come over here.
There, you've been touched.
Remember, Torquil, all you got to do, apparently, is empty your mind. Just wipe out everything except putting one foot in front of the other and breathing.
All right, if you say so.
So what will you do, dear Torquil?
Torquil's gonna take a deep breath, try to quiet the panic, or not really panic, more like aggravation in his mind right now. And he's gonna slowly open the door and peek his invisible ass head in.
The thing is crouched down next to the door. Its big mono eye glowing directly at you.
Torquil kind of shifts to the side to see if the eye is following me.
It's hard to tell. Its head's about the size of the door. But you know very well it can see you just opened a door.
But I can't see what opened the door itself.
That might not be a good thing for you.
Does the door open inward, in toward Torquil, or out toward the robot?
Slides into the wall.
Torquil just like looks at it and immediately starts slowly sliding the door closed.
It closes again.
Torquil like confused because it didn't immediately attack as soon as the door opened.
No. It probably also couldn't reach all that well. If you go in there, probably could.
So Torquil walks over, still invisible. So that big ass fucker is right next to that door.
Maybe we can do something over here that leads him away then.
You just hear from Nimi. I've got an idea. Just one moment. Cece, I would like to stealth over here.
Where are you stealthing?
Over here.
You're gonna jump in the water?
No, I'm gonna walk along the building.
The building doesn't go that far. Goes
How
about
far
half
does
that
it
way.
go?
You see where those two people are? It stops
Yeah,
like right
is this not a wall?
here. Are you gonna? Oh yeah, you can walk along walls. Right.
The Dampier's gonna Dampier.
You got your vampire Spider-Man powers.
Yeah. Which, I mean, above table, I don't think Zamir knows that Nimi's a Dampier yet. I can't remember.
Yeah,
But
he
I would
does.
like to stealth. Yeah, I would like to stealth and look through the window, peek in. I can roll stealth.
Please do.
As I am. I love when Roxy makes famous bowls, but I always end up covered in gravy. Where's my stealth? Are you going to roll? Any day would be nice.
There we
Do
go.
I need to regret? Oh, maybe. There it is on my end. Okay.
21 blackjack.
So Nimi, how are you going about doing this?
I'm going to skitter my happy ass over, and I'm trying not to be seen in the window, but I'm trying to peek in through it. This looks like a window.
Yeah, it's a large window. You can see the purple light flashing through it. So are you just
Okay.
are you getting up onto the glass so you can properly see in? Because it's a flat plane right now. You wouldn't be able to see all that because you can see it comes out of the wall. That
Mhm.
part you can see into the little section that's right there, but into the room you wouldn't be able to. So you're gonna try to lean out to try to get on that flat side.
in a way that doesn't get me see. Is there some way I can do it without being seen?
You can stay on the edge of it. You'd be standing on that glass.
Okay. The goal here is not to be seen. So yes.
So you're getting up, you're being creepy, you put your hands up and you're pulling yourself up to get a much better look using the wall to get you a little bit further out than the steel wall there. And you see a problem, Nimmy.
Yeah.
The smaller robot has moved to the wall and is looking directly at you.
Mm-hmm. What's the mind flare doing?
He's back to working on his computer.
Okay.
Yeah, it occurs
Nimmy's
to
gonna
me
wave
with
at the robot.
it occurs to me that with the two robots on each side, we can pretty much just bust through the central pathway and make a break for it.
Break for where? There wasn't anywhere to go in there.
Oh yeah.
At least I don't think.
You might be
There's
able to
only
get the
other
jump
doors
on
in-
him.
On who? The mind flayer?
Yeah.
We could look for another door into another room, although there's no guarantee that's going to be any less dangerous. It could be more.
And I mean, what are you doing as this guy is just eye to eye with you?
I'm gonna wave at him.
He's just staring.
Well, if he's not doing anything, I'm gonna continue to try. The mind flare is working on his computer.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Uh. Okay. So I'm gonna skitter, skitter, skitter my happy ass over here. So the Asmir like will just let them know that he's working on some kind of computer.
Your mic just freaked out.
Oh gods, can you hear me now?
Wait.
Yes.
Okay. I think I need a new headset. But I'm gonna skitter back over there so that I can tell Asmir, Sizzlewick, Axie, and Ruben, I can't quite read Xerxes. That the mind flare is doing something on a computer and there's some kind of basically just explain what's going on in the room.
Yeah, Ruben kind of tilts his head and says, "What's a computer?"
Humans and computers.
They seem pretty uninterested in us.
Which is concerning. Um I'm gonna look at Axie and go, "You're not willing to leave, are you?"
I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but trust the party.
Ruben kind of gives a little bit of a smirk as he says, "Yeah, famous last words, those." But seriously, though, I'll put out a suggestion. You know, he doesn't seem hostile at the moment. Uh, Maybe we just ask if our friends are here, and if not, we head on a happy way.
Fair.
You want me,
Might
you
be
want
able-
me to go in there?
Uh,
You know what,
maybe
Corporal? No, I do not want you speaking for the party.
Also, it may be useful if he does turn hostile, you staying invisible.
I don't know. I can't be sure, but I think that big bastard could see me. I don't know. Maybe because I opened the
Robot.
door a bit. It felt like it was staring at me.
If we open the door, I could send him a message telepathically. I don't know how he'd
You re-
react to that.
You really to trade thoughts with a goddamn mind flayer?
I'd rather try that than try actually trading blows with him.
Pretty sure you could
Yeah, I can't
understand
believe I'm
this.
saying that, but oh, go ahead.
That's all they said. That was
I
Senior
can't
was
believe I'm the one saying this, but before we trade blows, we tried trading words.
Worth a shot.
But I'll say this: if this all goes to pot, Nimi, please don't make any more deals.
I just had a realization.
Hmm?
I'm gonna look at Axie. Because Axie wasn't there. Axie was out hunting.
Eyebrow.
Nimi's just gonna reach over and press the button to open the door and avoid that conversation.
There is going to be a thing from Sizzlewick. Maybe we should give him some time. Does seem to be in the middle of some kind of experiment.
You know what? Well, the Wheelos has a very, very good point there. I definitely would not want to be interrupted when I'm doing something, so let's just leave the mind flayer be for a while.
Yeah, just as long as his experiment doesn't include, drumming up his security force.
Stop it. Stop it.
There we go. That's the button I wanted. I've just been sitting here, just like, turn on the thing.
Why is it suddenly dark?
Because Cece's putting up walls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Now we
think
have
they're getting
dynamic-
tired of moving the creatures from one lair to another.
Now we have dynamic lighting.
Well,
Okay, there we go.
That.
do we want to explore the rest of the exterior?
I mean, we could if we can somehow get past that big boy over there.
He ignored us before. We might be able to just walk right by him.
Yeah, it doesn't seem hostile.
I'll give it a
Is
shot.
I mean, if it's his home, is it a good idea to go wandering around through it without permission? You hear from Sizzlewick.
Ruben gestures to the door. Well, there's the door if we want to, ask permission.
But that would be interrupting the mind flayer again. With the last bit mentioned was a bad idea. So what do you suggest, Loss? Just kind of sit here and twiddle our thumbs.
Yes?
Well, all right then.
It seems the most likely way not to make people angry.
Sizzlewick isn't wrong. If we're trying to do about this friendly, sitting and waiting until they come to us is probably our best bet.
Well, in that case, I'm going to take the opportunity to get my armor back on.
You might as well drop this invisibility then, Nimi.
Nimi drops it.
Torquil just appears between Xerxes and Ruben.
Yeah.
Is it assumed that I cast mage armor as soon as we finish the log rest, or do we need to announce that?
I assume. Just make sure you spend
Okay.
the spell points.
Yeah.
Wait
I
a
just-
second. Never mind. I
Mhm.
can only do that on myself. No, wait a minute. Are you a you're just a wizard, right?
Yes.
I'll have cast it on you this morning cuz I can get the spell slot back a lot easier than you can. If you're using mage armor, I've got it. I can't unprep the damn thing.
Do remember
Remind me, what's
that it would spend one of your slots, so you'll have to say in the morning because you're so limited on slots in future.
Fair.
Okay, because when you
Yeah.
go into combat, you'll be down a slot,
Yep. I will keep that in mind.
and if you do it too early, the 8 hours will be up before you go do much or go off down mid combat. But just something to be aware of. So,
But yeah, Urban will have his chainmail and his shield equipped with this downtime.
Axie is still giving Nimi that eye. Eyes narrowed.
Well, we have some time while we're waiting for the experiment to be finished. Seems like a good opportunity for conversation.
Nami looks at Axie, and Axie just gets, "You're gonna be mad."
I'm already mad.
If I told you that Torquil would be dead if I didn't do what I did?
I believe you.
I still say you should just let it happen.
You can't hear the Nimi side.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't hear the Nami.
I'm getting you back for all the Timmy shit you've been doing.
Yep. Um. So yeah. I had to do something.
I'm gonna be right back. I need to go see what my dog's barking about.
Woof, woof.
Gotcha.
All good. What does she react to that?
To what? Your mic's messing up. I didn't catch most of that.
Nimi is going to say that he was going to die. I had to do something.
And what did you do?
Made a deal.
For?
Nimi will, in the quietest of thoughts, will tell her what she did.
Once you're starting to that, the door in front of y'all opens again. As this individual has shown up, his sword is drawn this time and directed specifically at Nimi. Psionics detected. Please halt or face the consequences.
it's the only way she can really effectively communicate. Can we have an exception?
He doesn't acknowledge Torquil. The blade is pointed at Nimi. Axie has immediately dropped a hand to hers, but she hasn't drawn yet.
Ruben will
Nimi ain't
whisper.
saying shit.
Yeah, Ruben will whisper to Nimi. If there's anything you got to say, now would be a good time to say it with the old mouth. I know it's not the preferred way, but it's kind of the best way right now.
Further mind flare incursion will be met with destruction. And the door closes.
Wait, what?
Did that thing just accuse Nimi of being a mind flayer?
Ruben just kind of like double takes towards Nimi, like, okay, first you're an undead, then you're a human, now you're mind flat. How many things are you, Nimi?
Nimi looks at Ruben, and Asmir, this is the first time you've legitimately heard this woman actually physically speak, and she sounds like shit. But she goes, Ruben, I'm not a fucking mind flayer.
Now the big guy in the suit of armor seemed to think otherwise.
That's because he's a robot, and I'm speaking telepathically.
Christ, not Christ. God, I keep my. What's the one I use? My mana thugs bowstrings Nimi. Every time I hear you talk, I want to offer you some hot tea with lemon.
It's almost like I had a fucking collar explode on my throat and did necrotic damage, and she just spats blood on the ground.
Right, I understand. I get it. Stop talking, for the sake of the gods.
Any chance my healing abilities will help with that?
No, I need a church. Specifically one that's going to actually help me, because a lot of them don't like my kind. Spits out more blood.
Oh, okay, I won't make you talk anymore. My apologies. Didn't realize it was this bad.
You got like a piece of paper and a pen or something to me, and don't answer that with your words. Nod for the sake of the gods.
Yeah, we'll try to limit our
Yeah.
questions to yes and no ones for you.
Nimi just pulls out her journal.
Right, just write your answers in there and have Sizzle answer them. Right, read them out loud.
Nimi is going to write something in the journal and then just look at Axie. Does Axie come and look?
I mean, are you just holding it there, or are you looking for her to come read
Yes,
it?
I'm looking for her to come here.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
She asked me a question.
She's gonna come look.
It basically says what I was trying to tell her telepathically.
And what was that?
What I gave up in order for what I exchanged for Torquil's life.
There's a nod. Of course. It's gonna happen eventually. You get shoulder pats.
Did the laws explain what you did?
Yeah.
That's taxi. Damn foolish if you ask me. I'm the one who almost died.
Nimi crosses out what she wrote, and underneath it just writes, "My discomfort was well worth an exchange of your life." And then shows it so that he can read it.
Torgo kind of cranes his head, looks over everybody, and just walks over.
Yeah. And underneath it, Nimi's also going to write, "I don't think Ruben can read."
Ruben, are you illiterate?
Hell is that?
Like, can, can you read? Can you write? Can you do all that stuff?
I'm gonna make a quick intelligence check for Ruben.
Does Ruben know his letters?
Nope.
Okay. I get like the general gist of things, especially when they got pictures on top of them. You know, like signs that read tavern and whatnot. But some of the bigger harder words, little hard to meet for me to piece out.
Right. One of these days, I'm gonna sit you down and we're gonna go over your phonics with you.
Ruben kind of crosses his arms as he says, "Excuse me for not getting a quality education in a dungeon fighting pit."
Nimi writes on the piece of paper and holds it out to Sizzlewick so she can read it aloud. But it basically says, Ruben, none of us are blaming you for not knowing how to read. It's just my communication is limited at the moment.
Aye. No. Aye, and I wasn't blaming you, lad. I'm saying it is a good idea for you to learn. That's why we're gonna go over your phonics.
Ruben just kind of tilts his head a little bit. Yeah, I've never really had much reason to learn. I mean, I don't spellcast like Asmir or Nimi or Xerxes do, so, I figure that's pretty much all you need, you know, reading and writing knowledge for.
Lad, haven't you ever had to sign a contract or go over a map or anything like that? How would you know if someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes with a contract? You don't read the damn thing.
Well, for one thing, never had to sign or read any contracts or anything like that. And if I think somebody's gonna pull the wool over my eyes, I threaten to kick them in the shins if they do.
Hmm.
It's worked out so far.
Speaking that we don't know how long we're going to be here, Nimi's going to sit down and pull out her portfolio and pull out some bigger, some of her painting stuff, and is just going to start making worksheets for Ruben.
Roll me a D100, call high or low.
Oh gods. I hate when you make me choose these things. I
Yeah.
always get I'm like, we're
I mean, it's 50-50.
I know, and I hate these 50-50s. Freaking Nimi's sitting so low. I don't fucking know.
You got low. There
Hey,
you go.
blackjack again.
So you managed to get the sheet out
Well,
without any problems.
oh dear gods.
No one sees anything untoward.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking hide those.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
I don't think that's what Cece's talking about.
CC character, were you talking about the horrifying images?
There's always horrifying images.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. The one that made people throw up.
Why don't you go take a look? Find out yourself.
I already did once, and I didn't throw up. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but you might this time.
That being said, Nimi is going to put this is just going to ask for fucking trouble, but that specific file is going to be next to her, closest to Torquil, and not next to Axie.
There.
Oracle, I think, would recognize the folder. I'm just imagining it. It looks very foreboding.
It's the same as all their other folders.
I was going to say, Torquil, you see, it's basically all of her papers that she's had that, yes, you would recognize the file of the copies that have those pictures, but there's more than just that. Nimi has drawn and painted more than just that.
And you don't like label like all the various folders to show what the hell's in them?
No, because I know what's in them. I don't need to label them. The only one that's labeled is the one that's gruesome. Because
that's
that
what
one
I'm
has
thinking.
that one needs a warning.
So that one would have like some kind of like labels like caution, don't look.
Pretty much. But the other ones, I mean, I guess they're labeled, but not in a language that you know. At least I don't think you know.
Dwarvish and Giant are my non-common languages.
Yeah, so unless someone speaks Celestial.
It's not NSFW, it's NSFL. Not safe for life.
Mhm.
Gods. But so yeah, unless Torquil speaks, unless someone in the party speaks Celestial, no one's gonna know what these say.
Not I, said the kobold.
You can't read anyway.
Mhm.
Does anyone actually speak Celestial in the party besides Nimi?
I don't. I could cast comprehend languages on it if I wanted to know badly enough.
But it sounds like the answer is no. Nobody in
No,
the
I
party
don't. I don't
does.
speak. I don't.
So, Dark World, you just see a bunch of files that are labeled in Celestial. So technically, no, you wouldn't even see the one that's cautious because it's not written in common.
Circle sees all these folders, and he's just like staring like, well, you ever consider labeling these in a language most people would know, so they know exactly which ones you definitely don't want to look at?
Who else is gonna go through her portfolio?
I'm just thinking in terms of like accidental shit that happened. Like, remember that happened last time when your folders were out and about? So many people got sick.
I don't think Nimi's ever been away from her portfolios.
No, she hasn't. She looks at Torquil as she's making the things and just goes, Torquil,
Use
no
your
one's
book.
ever
Use.
accident. She's gonna pick up the closest folder and swat you with it.
Yeah. Ow. Boss, I'm trying to save you some pain here. Use your goddamn book.
And you're gonna listen to me. The only people that have ever seen anything in here are the ones that I've let.
I mean, fair.
Gonna go
Still,
back to make
I'd like to know which of these folders holds that nightmarish imagery. And I can't read none of this gobbledygook.
Nimi's gonna get her journal and she's gonna write something in it and then show it to Torquil so that Torquil's the only one that can see it.
Torquil leans in and reads it.
Torquil, it says they're written in Celestial because Axie can't read fucking Celestial.
You know what? Fair.
Did
Above
anyone else
table.
notice?
I remember that right. Right? Axie doesn't know Celestial, correct?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm pretty sure that's the one language she doesn't know. So yeah, so that's what you read, is that Axie can't fucking read Celestial. And I don't teach her on purpose. She's gonna take it and scribble it out so that Axie can't read it later.
She's leaning against the wall, eyes narrowed at the very suspicious scribbling.
Did anyone else notice that there was a bright purple light coming from the window, and now it's stopped?
has it?
No, because I wasn't scrolled out.
There was a bright purple light coming out of the window for several minutes, and then it just went out.
Hey, also, is that window back there behind us always open?
Yes, it's a window. It's made of glass. You can see a construct sitting at a table, just watching you from across the way.
Wait, what window?
Across the little
This-
bay.
Oh, right, like there.
No, south.
No, other side, south.
You think
Like
that
all the way
means?
on the screen.
You think that means that
Oh, down here.
Mind Flayer's done with whatever the fuck they were doing?
Only one way to find out. Ruben will kind of wave over towards the construct in the room.
Oh,
It.
Who
Is
just
he
opened-
good? Can we go inside now?
Nimmy,
Uh.
you hear in your voice. As you
In
get
my
pointed
voice?
in your head.
Oh, okay. So Nimi's gonna pick up her things and put them in her bag. And I was told to follow.
Oracle takes a step forward as well.
You see the massive axe-like metallic thing slam down in front of you. Axie hisses next to it as she doesn't like this situation as the door closes behind.
Oh fuck. I'm in danger.
Oi! Torkel starts knocking. What the hell are you doing?
There is no answer.
This is stupid. This is stupid. I'm being stupid, but we're gonna see what the fuck is going on. I don't like this. I don't like this.
You know
I'm about to
there's
be.
not currently any glowing energy at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment, I still don't like this.
You do see what looked like it was standing, or laying on that table is no longer there. He's off standing to the side now.
Okay.
He walks
Oracle
up
kinda
and
like-
gestures you to lay on the bed. Or the table.
Uh. Nimi is just gonna go. Why? In a very hoarse voice.
For safety. One must be sure.
Can I roll insight to see if there's any malintent?
Sure.
You know, I'm not gonna complain that that's a nat 20 for once.
You don't think there's any outward anger or hostile notions, but you get the distinct feeling if he finds something that he doesn't like, you're dead, whether or not your party gets involved or not.
I don't think I can get out of this room to the rest of my party alive. So, you know, we're just gonna try and we're gonna try and cooperate in the hopes that it doesn't get the party killed.
Fair. So Nimmy's gonna lay down?
Nimi's gonna lay down.
Esmir says to Torquil, "What's our play here? Do we go in? Do we wait? Do we make it better if we go in? Do we make it worse if we go in?"
Oracle, like, is this door like still locked? Or I'm sorry, is this door locked now?
Yeah, you haven't tried to open it.
Yeah, Torkel will try to see if it's locked.
It is.
son of a bitch. What the you could Asmir just sees Torkel like kind of yanking on the door. Damn it, it's locked. What the fuck?
Should we
It
try?
wasn't
We
locked
could try
before.
opening the big door. They're gonna notice that.
Wait, we might have to go in guns blazing here.
Ruben looks over towards Axie. Well, in the absence of Nemi, you're kind of the clearest voice of reason we got. How should we proceed?
There's no clarity in my reason today. You see, she has the hilt of her blade in her hand, but she hasn't activated it, and she's doing her best to keep her cool.
If I recall,
Well-
can't actually fly?
No.
I could have sworn someone can fly.
I mean, if you throw her off a cliff, she can. For a little
I was
while.
gonna say, Axie's done some yeeting herself off of tall buildings
Oh,
because
speaking
she's
of flying,
fucking that shit. But
Torkel turns towards Xerxes, grabs him by the shoulders. And, where's your familiar?
I don't
He's
know.
still trapped in the fucking other plane you threw him in.
no, he's not. No, he's not
No,
because
I brought him back.
he brought him back, so he's
Okay.
invisible somewhere.
Somewhere.
Torkel points over at the window. Nimi was send your familiar over there, and and get him to tell us what the fuck is going on.
Okay. I'm gonna do that then.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I'm going to contact Bale telepathically and ask, where's he at?
You see that door immediately slam open again. And this thing shoves Ruben out of the way.
Okay.
You see, its eye is very red. Xerxes, I need an initiative roll.
Hmm.
Because this thing's coming in hostile. It's very obvious this thing is coming in hostile.
We just discussed how you can't do telepathy right now.
Oh yeah.
You're the
Well, I mean,
one that asked him to do it.
I
Yeah,
thought he knew to
Is
say it
it-
out loud.
Is it? I don't know if it's actually telepathy though. Hold
It
on.
is. It's a telepathic.
Okay.
You're telepathically sending it through your bond.
But can't you like talk to your familiar like out loud?
Yes, he does have ears.
Yeah, that's
But Xerxes got a problem right now. Anybody else that wants to join the initiative, go ahead and join initiative for the rest of y'all.
Yeah, Ruben will
Actually,
get
I
in there
rolled
just for stand between the robot and Xerxes.
There we go.
Oh, sorry. So just rolling on my own.
Alrighty, Ruben, you have just been shoved out of the way as this thing is coming out hot. Actually, you need to be on the initiative too. As this thing is coming in hot. It already has an axe. It's a giant axe hand thing raised, and it looks like it's about to smite the shit out of Xerxes.
Oh yeah, Ruben is immediately looking his way between the robot and Xerxes, and he's gonna hold his action. If this thing makes an attack on Xerxes, he's going to go to intercept with his shield.
Gotcha. This one's doing
Uh,
stuff. Xerxes. Or anything else, Ruben?
He is going to use the bonus action to cast the Shield of Faith spell on Xerxes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just in case he can't intercept it entirely, Xerxes will have a little bit of extra defense. But that is everything. Movement, held action, and bonus action. Let's see, there it is.
Xerxes, what are you doing? Oh, Ruben
No.
deleted
Yep.
himself.
Sorry,
Control Z.
yep, Control Z. Every time I try to set that, what's the word? The spellbook icon with a number, it does this sort of thing.
Yeah. But yeah, Xerxes, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Armor Agathis and take like, I don't know, 2 steps back. That's it.
Oh, there's... Alrighty, Esmir, what are you doing?
Oh my goodness. Doesn't seem to be a lot of great options. So looking at this thing, is it obvious to Asmir that it's mechanical in nature? It's not
Yes,
gonna
it's a
be
giant construct.
susceptible to it's not going to be susceptible to any sort of enchantment, I assume.
You don't know. Maybe. It depends on the enchantment. They're generally not charmable.
Okay.
Them and the undead don't do it. There's nothing really to charm there.
Doesn't help. What about hypnotic gaze? Would that
Roll the
also
spell.
be like, what's that?
Roll the spell.
I don't think it's a spell. It's not a spell. It's an ability. I think he might have to roll.
It's been roll the ability. I'm thinking of the spell version of it, which is like thinking
Yeah,
hypnotic
hypnotic
pattern.
pattern.
Hypnotic gaze.
Just roll it so I can
Your
read
soft words and enchanting gaze can magically enthrall another
Just roll it.
creature as an action.
it. Roll it so I
I
can
don't know.
see it. I can't do it in my head.
Oh,
I
I
have to be able to read it.
Okay. Did that do it? No.
No, hits the little chat bubble next to your ability.
There it is.
Thank you. See, that's what I need.
Okay.
As
Sorry,
an
I thought-
action, blah 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 blah, or be charmed. That is a charm effect.
Okay.
Mhm.
What about Tasha's hideous laughter? Is that going to be?
Roll it. I don't think this is a charm effect.
It's not.
That is not a charm effect.
All right, I'll try casting Tasha's hideous laughter.
Alrighty. Your spell save is 13. It needs a wisdom saving throw. That is a 15 as you feel the spell immediately break. As it does try to take hold, but it is unable to take.
Unfortunately, robots are known for their poor senses of humor.
Yeah.
Well, that was worth a try. And I think that's going to be Asmir's turn.
Gotcha. Sizzlewick's backing the fuck up onto the bridge. She's prepared to
Nice.
help, but she's hoping things don't go terribly, terribly wrong. Torquil, you see it does glance over at Asmir. It looks incredibly pissed off.
All right. Torquil is going to rage because we're getting into it now. Lucky number 6. The protective lights. I gain a +1 to my AC. And everyone within 10 feet of me gets the same.
Ooh, nice.
Roll the ability. Get +1 and everyone within 10 feet. Cool.
Yep, so Torquil is going to go right over here in front, step in front of the thing. It's an action to attempt to push something back, right?
Yeah.
That would be a shove attack, yep.
There we go. I'm going to try to push this thing back. Get back, you big bastard.
I think you might have disadvantage with this bigger thing.
But
I
you would
remember.
have from rage.
Well, remember, I also have powerful build, so
Powerful build doesn't help you. It's not carry.
yeah, but I count as one size larger when determining a carry capacitor and the weight you can push, drag, or lift.
Yep, then you're fine. Yeah, pushing would fall under that.
Yeah. So do I roll athletics?
Actually, no, that wouldn't. That's still like pushing a block, not a shove.
I mean, I'm still pushing the thing.
Yeah, but you'd still have disadvantage on it.
The rage would cancel it out.
Yeah, it does get canceled out by rage though. Because that's a non-combat ability. Because it's specifically for carry capacity and how much you can move around.
Hmm.
And this is
Alright.
athletics, not a... It's like hitting a fucking stone wall.
Inspiration.
Okay. You still have the disadvantage, so you're still rolling straight. It's still
Very nice.
hitting like a stone wall. As that's a 26 versus a 20.
Damn it.
But now, you seem to have gained the ire of the Red Eye.
Wait on, you bastard.
Anything else? Make sure you put
No,
your
that's all.
rage on your token.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. You see this thing's eye flash, and then lights all around the building start to blare red. As creatures start to step off of their lines over here, and other things start getting involved.
Hey, CC.
Yes.
When this door closes, how hard does it close? Like, is it like a gentle kind of slowly thing, or is it like a shing kind of movement?
It's quick, but you don't know how much force it does. It's silent. You don't think it's going to cut this thing in half if it closes.
But would it maybe trap it?
Or at least
Maybe.
do some damage.
Only one way to find out, right?
But it's still its turn. So, it is going to raise its axe. It is going to start bludgeoning the shit out of Torquil.
So I know I said I held my action for if this thing attacked Xerxes. I don't suppose
It would be specifically on
No.
Xerxes.
that. Yeah, I figured as much.
Alrighty. So this thing is going to come in with its attacks. Torquil, what's your AC? 15? All
I
three
do
of those
attack
are going to
roll.
hit. Alrighty. Torquil, that is going to be a total of... 24 damage after your resistance, as it's all slashing. However, you have Sizzlewick with you all this time, which means Sizzlewick can throw up her... That's recharge. I want her shield. Her shield. There we go. Which it immediately blasts through. So instead of 24, you're going to take 16 damage. You
Wait,
have
so
you have your sword drawn, yeah? You drew it when the fight started? Or did you
Yeah,
just
my
go
sword's
for a... Okay. I also need 3 strength saves, which I believe you have advantage on due to rage.
yeah. Crit 23, 18.
Gotcha.
Thank God I had fucking advantage.
You were going to say something, though?
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that you were trying to understand something before I said that. Alrighty, but that is its turn. These guys can't actually act. So next turn, Axie sees that there is a problem. She is going to ignite her blade, and she's stepping into the fight because we're well beyond that point now. She is going to quickly throw out a firebolt. She's at disadvantage, but she's going to try. She is... Oh, no, she has disadvantage. She is going to miss. Oh, I don't remember how your weapon worked. Let me find it. Alright. She's going to miss with that, but then use her bonus action to step in with her blade, slashing as hard as she can. She has to one-handed, though. That is also going to be deflected off the thick metal of this creature's armor. Which brings us back to the top, Ruben.
All right. Ruben seeing this thing is dangerous and hostile. He's gonna grit his teeth and let out a growl as, first and foremost, taking a side step up here to. Does this flank with Axie, or
Yes.
would it need to be, or is it too big of a target for flanking?
No, you're flanking with Axie.
Okay. Ruben is going to first use a bonus action to use Channel Divinity, Vow of Enmity, as he presents his holy symbol and will gain advantage on attack rolls against his newly declared mortal enemy.
Gotcha. I'll put this on there for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that lasts for 1 minute.
Yep. He
You
is
get the
then going
concentrate
to
on
draw
it?
the.
Section?
Let's see
No,
here.
you don't.
Nope.
What are you concentrating on?
The
Oh,
Shield of
Shield of
Faith
Faith,
on Xerxes.
right.
Ruben.
For your
Mhm.
vow, we'll use that.
Yep, that works. Ruben will then draw his battle axe and take a swing with it, now at advantage. Oof, thank goodness for that advantage.
Yep, you're gonna hit.
Ooh.
Like night and day. I'm gonna take the opportunity and burn a channel divine smite on that one. So 2d8 more, or 4d8 more in this case. Very nice. So 12 points of slashing damage and 30 points of radiant damage.
Ready? The
Ruben just
slashing doesn't do too terribly much as it resists, but the radiant does a good bit of damage.
Yeah, Ruben is specifically cleaving through that claw with the battle axe. Obviously not all the way, but yeah, doing some damage to it. That is Ruben's turn.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to this individual who is going to run here, which brings us to Xerxes.
I'm going to blast at the big guy.
That is going to hit. Healing 4
Oh, yeah.
force.
Big damage. And
Every bit helps.
I'm gonna stay right where I am. That's it for me.
Gotcha. Asmir, what are you up to?
So I'm gonna try the hideous laughter again. Can I spend hero points to make it have disadvantage?
You can, one.
Is that one? Okay, I will do that.
That is going to be a 14 and a 14. Which is going to
That
be
is
your
unfortunate.
13 just barely.
And then I think Asmir is going to. Can I walk straight onto the boat from here? Or do I need
You'd have to jump onto the bridge that's over there, but you can get across it. Or you can just try to jump.
to? Yeah, I'll just try to jump to the boat.
Okay, what's your strength score?
My strength score is. It's +1, 13.
13, so you don't have a running jump. You could only jump 6 feet. You would not have enough distance to cover the 8 feet unless you get a running jump. Or you could take the bridge that's right here.
Okay, yeah, I will. Can I take the?
You don't.
Will I have
You're-
that provoke an opportunity?
No, because it's not in range to hit you. But you
Okay.
just don't have enough to get. You've just barely not enough to get that running start, even if you're against the
Okay.
wall. But it's 10 feet to
Okay.
move there. That would take the attack opportunity if you want to go that way, though.
Oh,
You can. I misunderstood what you meant. If you jump, you don't take the attack opportunity. If you go straight through, you would. So.
I could jump to the bridge, is what you're saying?
You technically could if you move there, you'd have to jump a good ways. Yeah, you'd be able to jump over there. I would
Okay,
need an
so that's what I'll
acrobatics
do,
check
I'll
though.
Okay.
If you fail, you'll fall in the water. That's not too
All
hard.
right, I'm just going to move over this way then.
Okay, fair enough.
And that will be Asmir's turn.
Gotcha. That's going to bring us to Sizzlewick. They are going to attempt that's bless. I don't want bless. I want recharge. They are going to manage their recharge, and they are going to attempt a sapping sting on the big thing. It's going to go for a con save that more than beats her. She has her abilities back and reaction. She is going to move a little bit further back. Let me make sure I have her radiuses before I do that, so I know where she's moving. Yep, she's fine. Alrighty. So, that will bring us to Torquil. Torquil, jet 2.
Orkwell will swing his sword with Reckless. 19.
That is going to hit.
Hold on. One of those was a 1. So add 3 to that. So, or add 2. So that'll be 15 damage.
That goes down to 7. Or no,
Oh,
you have a magic weapon, don't you?
yes, I do. I have a +1.
That's fine.
I have I have +1 freedom on my sword.
Yep. Alrighty, that brings us to him. He is going to bring down his axe on the mage next to them. That is going to be a hit, a miss, and a hit. That is going to do a lot of damage. So the Wick's going to try to stop it. It's still going to do 13. She needs a strength save. She's going to save. Oh, no, that's the first one. It's the second one. She is going to be disarmed as the weapon is smashed out of her hand and
Uh-oh.
it goes spinning away
Where?
into the building behind him.
Oh,
shit.
thank goodness. I was thinking it was going to go into the water.
Nope.
Not a good place for the fire sword.
Alrighty. I need a sword real quick. I'm just gonna. I don't want to go looking for one, so it's going to be that. So it ends up over here. Alrighty. That is going to bring us to this guy, as he is going to come rushing forward and start attacking Axie. That is going to miss with both. Bringing us to this guy, who is, how far can you move? Yeah, as he is going to move right in behind Xerxes and start pounding on him. That is a 20 and a 16. I think both of those hit Xerxes.
Yeah, even with the +1, those hit.
Alrighty.
But what about the +2 from Shield of Faith?
Am I close? Am I close enough for that?
Yeah, that stays on you.
You have the
Oh, okay.
+2 from Ruben, but not the +1 from Dorkrol. So your AC is 15.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I got them backwards. Yeah, then they both hit.
Alrighty. That is going to be a total of 28 bludgeoning damage, which blasts through your armor of Agathis for leaving it at 18 damage.
And responding with cold damage in turn.
So does it do 10 damage in retaliation? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it's 10.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to this one, who is going to rush forward and try to punch Ruben. That is a 10 and a 23. I think the 23 is going to hit.
That will.
That is going to be 7 bludgeoning.
Okay. And 1 con save. Okay, I still keep up the concentration.
This one is taking a dash.
I'll just ran a circle.
Yeah, I was doing measurements. This one's going to dash all the way over here. Coming through that door, closing behind it. This one is going to be 5, 10, 15, 25. He is going to try to kick Axie out of the way. Axie needs an athletics. Axie is going to lose that, getting shoved backwards, and he is going to step forward. That's as far as he can get, though. this one back here is on the run. It's going to get about there. Bringing us to Axie. Axie no longer has her sword, which is a problem. So she is going to cast a firebolt at disadvantage. She is going to miss. She is not holding up very well right now. Ruben.
Okay. Obviously, like, if I move from the spot, then this one's going to get an opportunity attack on Ruben.
If you
Will I
move out
be
of
able
range, yes.
to sneak my way between Torkel and the big guy to avoid the opportunity attack from him?
Where are you trying to go?
Essentially, like, between Torkel and the big guy to get over next to Axie.
Yeah, you'd be able to get over there. You get an attack opportunity from the guy punching you.
I'll risk it. Okay, so does he
He's
hit?
going to try to punch you. That is a crit.
Oof.
Sizzlewick is going to say nope and try to stop that.
Very happy about that.
Turns it into a 14, which means it misses.
Ruben gives a thumbs up over to Sizzlewick as he slides next to Axie. And he is going to turn his battle axe on the. Or actually, as a bonus action, since we got all of these guys within range, he is going to let out a shrill draconic cry and grant his buddies advantage on everyone around him.
Gotcha.
He is then going to take advantage of that advantage and slam the battle axe into the armor that just kicked Axie.
Gotcha. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I realized fucking Sizzlewick is missing their spell slot. I need to give them to her. There we go. Alrighty, so what are you trying to do with your axe?
Well, first and foremost, we're gonna need to mark, I believe all four of. Oh, sorry, wrong. All four of the robots with Draconic Cry advantage,
Alrighty.
and then attacking the suit of armor that attacked Axie.
Gotcha. You have advantage.
Thank goodness.
You're gonna
That
hit.
cancels out another not one. That is a 20, which I assume hits.
Yep.
For 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Ruben will then, with his free action, say to Axie, you let me worry about the physical stuff. Just focus on your magics.
I mean, she has been casting. She's just in melee, which is not good for her without her the sword. Alright, is
Yeah.
that for Ruben?
That is.
Alrighty, that brings us to Xerxes.
I'm gonna take one step this way. And I'm gonna cast my favorite spell.
The Eldritch Blast.
Oh, wait, wrong button. I didn't mean to click that. I was gonna say shatter. I didn't mean to roll it. I was trying to just put it in chat because
I mean, you
I
have
need
to
to
roll that.
measure. Yeah, I need to measure.
I'm getting.
I'm
things
trying to
in a
hit these
second.
guys over here. Yeah, that was what I was gonna say.
Is Xerxes control? Where is Xerxes? There. You can move it.
I good to position it there?
You cannot see that point.
But I should be able to do like. Does the center have to be visible, or does the whole thing have to
Center.
be visible? The center. Okay, then I should be good there at least.
Yes, you would be good. There.
Okay, then that's what I'm gonna do. And they should have disadvantage on it because they're inorganic, presumably.
Yeah, they are made of stone. Well, no, they're made out of metal, so they have disadvantage.
Mhm.
They need con. What's your DC? 13?
Yeah.
The top one is going to. Oh no, they have disadvantage. You two. I need to re-roll. Okay, so the two get full damage. The big one seems to resist, meaning it's saved.
Mhm.
And that's
It
it for
definitely
me.
looks a bit more reinforced than the others.
Yep. Anything else from Xerxes?
Nope.
Interestingly enough, though, you see the spell doesn't have that much effect on the building. Esmir, that brings us to you.
Asmir's going to step right here, and he is going to cast Abganazar's Scorcher.
Okay, at who?
The line. So I think I should be able to get that guy, that guy.
Actually,
and
use the
that
measuring
guy.
tool. The
Okay.
beam ruler.
Line.
Beam, not line.
Oh, beam. There's beam.
Fire in my laser.
Then how do I do it?
It's the same way you do a ruler. Click and drag.
Okay.
There you go. Now pick a spot 30 feet away. 30 feet.
One
Like
more
that.
to the left.
Oh.
There we go.
Alrighty, so you will hit the 3.
And I'm going to use a hero point to give the big guy disadvantage again.
Gotcha, and that's a dex save. They all fail. Roll me some damage. That's not what we needed.
How do I get the damage roll?
On your
Oh, I know.
in your
I
attacks,
remember. I
you should
remember
be able to roll it from there.
It's on the core.
Yeah.
Let me just Scorcher. There it is.
Ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. Is this just a damaging spell? It'd all be the 10. You don't roll it multiple times.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So each of them take 10 damage. Alrighty.
And,
Anything
then
else?
Asmir's going to step back again. Oh. And that will be Asmir's turn.
Alrighty. That is going to bring us to Sizzlek, who's going to take a simple blast. She's going to miss. She has advantage, so still misses. I get the reaction back. Torkel.
Alright, Torkel's gonna swing his sword on the big fucker. I'm not gonna reckless because I already have advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to miss.
17 misses. Damn.
Yep, they're most likely plate mail models.
I mean, plate is powerful because it's all made of metal. They're all made of
Mhm.
metal.
Is this guy completely filling in the door, or just like is there
No,
like
there's room on either side, but there's two guys on either side.
All right. Well, Torkel is going to move over here,
Gotcha.
and that's the end of my turn.
Gotcha. That brings us to this guy as he is going to continue his assault. Oh, I forgot he had that. Okay. His attacks are going still against Axie. 18, 27, 23. All of them are going to nail Axie. So Zook's going to try to put a stop to it again. 10. That is going to be 44 damage. As Axie is not looking good, as those blows rain down heavy. That brings us to this guy. He is going to step through. He is going to attack Axie. She gets clocked across the face and drops. Then this guy is going to continue over here and go try to punch Azmar. Or Azmir, not Azmar. That is a 14. I think that misses. No, it does hit.
That's yeah.
The 5 bludgeoning to Azmir.
Right.
Also, Ruben, you get attack of opportunity if you want when he moves through.
Oh, definitely. Ruben's not gonna let that sneak past him.
14 is
let's
going to.
see
You
here.
have advantage, so.
Yep, he's one of the ones, so that is
Nice.
he gets one.
Yep. Make sure to mark off your used reaction. This guy is going to keep trying to punch through Xerxes. That is a 17 and a 25. Xerxes is going to take 15 bludgeoning. This guy is going to try to punch out Torkel. That's a 15 and a 19. Both hit.
Both would hit.
12 down to 6. This guy is going to attack Xerxes. 13 and a 10. Nope, they've got flanking. That's a 15 and a 12. 12 is still going to miss, but the 15 is going to hit for 8 damage against Xerxes.
Can I use my reaction on that to Hellish Rebuke?
Yes, you may.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Is that a dex or a con? I can't remember.
I'm gonna put it in chat because I don't remember.
Dexterity save. He fails. So give me some damage. That is going to be 18 damage. Which is going to bloody this one. Also, this one over here is bloody. Anybody else bloody? No. That's using your reaction. This one is going to attack Ruben. That is a 14 and an 18. 18 is going to hit. 6 bludgeoning damage to Ruben. Need a con save.
Oh wait, I got the +1 from Torkel, so my AC is
So
19.
that is
No?
19, so it misses.
Thank you, Torkel.
Brings us to this guy. He's going to come through, coming after Xerxes. It's a 25 and a crit fail. 6 bludgeoning damage to Xerxes.
I'm down.
Gotcha. That will bring us to Axie, who is down, which brings us to Ruben.
Ruben is going to crouch down to Axie and place a hand on their back as he's going to use his action to give her 10 points of lay on hands healing.
Gotcha.
He is then going to, as his free action, whisper to her, "Play dead, crawl to the boat, get some distance, and then fire like heck."
Alrighty.
And then he will stand back up and take a defensive stance as he is essentially like pointing towards the big suit of armor. "Come on, you messed with the rest. Now try thy best."
Is that it for Ruben?
That is.
Brings us to Asmir.
Is this thing roughly the same size as me?
Yep.
I think it's right in front of me. I'm gonna move to here. Can I try shoving in the water?
You may.
That's a strength.
It'd be an athletics check.
Athletics check.
That is a 20
By
versus
the
a
way, we
15.
can-
He wins. And the
unfortunate.
Draconic Cry.
Yep.
Anything else from Asmir?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty. That will bring us to Sizzlewick. Sizzlewick is going to keep. They're going to attempt another recharge. They're going to fail. They're going to shoot a blast. They are going to fail. Dorval.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna try to get behind and kill this smaller one, so we can try to get behind the big guy. So we can flank. So I'm gonna start attacking the smaller one. And I need to reckless for this for advantage. 24
That is going to hit.
that's just a 13. That's a 3 and a 4. I can't reroll those.
Gotcha. That is going to injure it, but it's still standing.
Make sure I turn this on. There we are. All right, go ahead.
Alrighty. That brings us to him. He is going to switch back to Torquil. And he is going to start letting attacks fall. That is a 16, a 19, and a 19. That is going to be a lot of damage. It is going to be 33 damage, Torquil. And I need 3 strength saves.
And that's
That's half,
after
yes.
getting halved. God damn, minus 33. Holy shit. Okay, let me just put on bloodied. And I need 3 strength saves. 2, 3. Oh, goddamn.
Your sword is sent flying.
Behind him.
Yep.
Well, shit on a shingle.
They keep taking our weapons away from us.
Aha. Weapons. Yours is going to end up over here. That brings us to this guy, as he doesn't want to get shoved in the water, so he's going over here. He is no longer Draconic Cry. Didn't I just remember? Oh, I put Doom on everybody instead of removing that. Whoops. Okay. He is going to try to punch Asmir. That is going to be a 14 and a 22. Both of those are going to hit for 11 damage.
Mhm.
Bring us to the Guardian. Yep. Anything? Asmir?
Yeah, I'll do Hellish Rebuke.
All right. Your natural tiefling version?
Yes.
Do you remember that rolls at 2nd level?
That's something.
He needs a dex save. He's going to crit, so he's going to take half damage.
Did you say it's 2nd level?
Yep. Because the tieflings naturally cast their Hellish Rebuke at 2nd level.
Okay.
For whatever reason. It's going to be 8 down to 4. Because he saved against you with a natural 20. It brings us to this guy. He's going to keep trying to punch Torkoal. That is a 23 and a crit. So it doesn't have her thing.
I'm going to use a luck point on that crit.
Okay.
Fuck that. So that's a 3. That turns into a 3. Fuck
It's
you.
going to make it miss. The 7 still does go through for 3 damage.
I can handle 3.
That brings us
I
to
am
this guy.
feeling the pain.
Who's moving in here. Attacking Torkoal. The 20 and a 20. Both of them are going to hit. 6 damage down to 3. This guy is going to punch Ruben. That's a crit and a 22.
Those will hit.
15 damage.
Okay.
This guy is going to move this way.
And since Xerxes is already unconscious, I'm not even gonna bother with the con save.
Yeah, just gonna let it fall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let the concentration drop.
That is a crit fail and a 26. It's
Okay.
24. Axie isn't. That's Axie's not an enemy, so that's 7 damage.
So more damage to Ruben. Okay.
Axie is going to take the disengage action, roll this way, and pop up. That is going to bring us to Ruben.
Alrighty. Ruben is going to. Let's see here. Can I drop my weapon in an enemy square?
I mean, technically.
Okay. I'm gonna drop my battle axe and try to slide it underneath this guy's legs, like, so if it's within
need a
reach
sleight
of
of hand.
Torkoal. Okay. Let's see here. Sleight of hand.
You're going to make
19.
it over there. Torkoal, there's a battle axe at your feet.
Ruben is then going to take the opportunity to, brandishing his shield, take a unarmed strike on this blade suit of armor here.
Okay.
Let's see here. That is just a 12.
That is going to miss as you bang it against the metal armor of the creature.
But yeah, Ruben is going to, it didn't do any damage, but he is going to brandish the shield defensively as he is acting as the last bastion of defense between these guys and Daxi right now.
Gotcha.
Give him hell, kid.
Asmir?
All right. Esmer's going to move back over here. He's going to do another Scorcher. Still got the beam going. Like that.
Okay, you're going to hit all 3 of them. You see a magical ward pop up against the middle guy. I think that was a dex save. Yeah, sorry, it was a dex save.
Mhm.
Alrighty. I need you to make the roll. Guy
There
in
we
front is going to succeed, only taking 9 damage, but only having 9 damage, he goes down. big guy is going to dodge, taking 9 damage. And the guy in the back does not. He is going to take all 18, and he is going to fall.
All right, and then I'm gonna move back over here. Sorry, move back to the. I didn't mean to do that. There, and that'll be it.
Gotcha. So Uzuluk's going to try another recharge. They're going to succeed. They're going to shoot a bolt at the big guy. They're still going to miss. Torkel.
Torko is going to grab hold of that battle axe and swing it, but with both hands at the guy to his left, recklessly.
He is moving. You're unused to the smaller size of this battle axe, and it's just a little bit too short of a swing.
I can't. I'm going to use a luck point. Fuck it.
Gotcha.
18. There you go.
That'll make it hit.
Fuck that. Fuck that strike. Luckily, Great Weapon Master doesn't specify heavy weapons. It specifies using both hands, which I did.
Which
So
battle axe does.
So that turns into 7, 10, 12.
So that's a 12. So that's a 12 against that thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's still standing.
Yep.
I'm going to say fuck it and run around this fucking thing, run past the dead one, and go behind here so I'm flanking with Ruben. Yes, I know I'm going to probably eat 2 opportunity attacks, but I have an idea.
That is a crit and an 18.
Eesh.
My last luck point on that crit.
Gotcha. That crit is going to turn into a 17. Or no, you roll it, right. So that turns into a miss.
Thank God luck's not reaction.
So that other one's going to hit, though, dealing 8 down to 4.
So now I'm behind the thing.
Yep. Anything else?
Go. I can't see where Nimi is in here at all?
Nope.
Fair.
Can I yell something to Torquil before his turn ends?
Yep.
Ruben, seeing where Torquil ended up, he calls out, Torquil, kick me the fire sword.
Can I I already object interacted with the battle axe, so I don't think I can.
Correct.
Well, when your next turn comes up anyway.
I mean, if it comes up, I got 3 hit points.
That's it for Torquil.
That's it for Torquil.
This motherfucker's been holding his turn as he comes charging in.
Ooh.
Oh, what the fuck do you want now?
As he is going to step in and slash with his blade. All right. He is going to take a slash. He is going to get a 20. And he is going to dish out a total of 8 damage down to 4, bringing down Torquil.
Wrong, sir. Wrong. I had one trick up my sleeve remaining.
Stone's Endurance.
Stone's Endurance. Motherfucker. That was a D10, I believe, right? Yeah.
D10, I believe,
Just sure. Where is it? There you are. No, it's D12.
Oh, nice.
So I don't take none of that. I'm not even gonna bother with the con modifier. That's nothing. I don't take none of that.
Yep.
It just scrapes against my skin.
Yep.
Rock-like skin. Wait, these things are made of stone too?
No.
Metal.
Metal.
No, I thought you said
Still
these
metal.
smaller ones are made. Oh, okay.
They're robots. He is
And you
then
can't make a robot
going
out of
to
stone.
use his bonus action to slam his shield into your chest. I need an athletics or no, it's athletics. I think. Is it
Yeah,
athletics or
so no-
acrobatics? I don't remember.
Are you trying to push me or?
Hang on. Okay, so it is athletics or acrobatics. So
All right, so normal roll because while I have advantage, I also have disadvantage because I'm exhausted. 17.
that is going to be against his 20 as he catches you under the chin and sends you collapsing to the ground,
God damn it.
putting you prone. That is going to bring us to this guy, who is going to twist around and bring down his arm on Torquil for 22. As it
Yeah, don't even
slams
bother.
into your chest.
Yeah, it crushes me.
He is then going to spin back around, going for Ruben for a pair of 24s
Yep, those will hit.
for 42 damage. Sizzlewick, I think she got her ability back, didn't she? Yes, she did. Sizzlewick's going to try to save you.
Please do.
12. So instead of the 42, that's 30.
Okay, I'm still up with 8 hit points. That kept me from going down.
That is it for him. That's going to bring us this armor, who's still fighting Asmir over there. It's 25 and a 23. For 12 damage.
All right.
Which brings us to this guy over here. He's going to get to jump down. He's going to prepare his action because he's kind of stuck. This one is dead. This one, however, is going to take the dash action 5, 15, 25, 30, getting over here, allowing this guy to continue forward a little bit. Still as far as he can go. This guy's dead. This guy's going to try to punch out Ruben. It's a 22 and a crit.
Those will hit.
3 and 14. That brings down Ruben.
Yep. Ruben's down.
Which allows this guy to run off this way. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to get all the way over there. Axie is going to try to take a shot at the one that was next to Ruben. She is going to miss. Ruben is down. He is down. Oh, he's not. He's back to doing what he was doing. Six is down. Asmir.
Yep. Asmir is going to put his thumbs together, stretch out his fingers, and he's going to do Burning Hands.
Does that hit Ruben?
Oh, does it?
Is it 15? I think it's 15 feet, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to hit Ruben, depending on
Oh,
how you
I forget
cast it. It also comes from your square, by the way, not his.
Oh.
Does that make you?
That's fine.
Yeah.
As long as it's only 15.
Oh, it's only 15, yeah.
I believe it is, right? I think it's 15.
Yeah,
Let me
15.
check.
So you can roast all 3 robots without hitting Ruben.
Yeah.
Where is it?
So if you do something like... Actually, you're only going to be able to get 2 of them.
Hang on. If here, move it down a little bit. There we go.
That misses the top one. It's going to hit the bottom 2.
The top one's
You need to hit at least half
a
of
two,
their
right?
square.
Oh, I see. Also, it misses the one right next to me.
Yeah, it's gonna miss one of the two next to you, depending on the way you shoot. Unless you take a step back, but that's gonna proc 2 attacks opportunity, which isn't a good idea.
And then I'll be down, and that won't.
Yeah.
The whole thing's
So-
movable.
It's
All right, well, I'll
worth it
just
as
I'll
is.
do. Are either one of them bloody by me? No.
Not the ones in front of you, but the one next to the fallen Reuben is.
Right.
The one north has been taking more damage because it's been fighting you for a little while. The one to the south looks
so-
like nothing's hit him yet.
So if I do that, that gets. Does that get 2 of them or just 1?
I would just get one.
So
That would get 2 of them.
that one gets the. Okay, that one I'll do it like that.
Okay, cool. So that is a dex save from both of them.
And I'm going to use 2 hero points to give them both disadvantage.
They both fail. Just need the damage.
Yep, 1
I'm
second.
pretty sure this guy's down regardless. He didn't have much HP left.
Burning Hands.
Yep, that's at least 3 damage. But this guy's going to take 7. He is now bloodied. Anything else?
And Casimir yells out, "It's been nice knowing you guys," and ends his turn.
Alrighty, Sizzlewick is going to take another shot, trying to stop this. She's finally going to get a hit on the big guy. But it doesn't really do much. Door goes down. This guy is going to...
Wait, did it knock me out like non-lethally or something?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
As he's
Oh,
going to
so
run
I'm
and
gonna-
jump all the way over here.
I was wondering when you guys were gonna notice that.
He is
Yeah, I
going
was
to
gonna
bring
say-
down the...
Well, I was gonna say like
Yes.
when my turn came around and I didn't roll, but yeah, I didn't want to look a gift horse in the mouth.
He is going to crush Axie.
Ooh.
And then the second one is going to narrowly miss Sizzlewick. This one's going to try to punch Asmir. That's an 8. Asmir's still standing.
Wow.
This guy's just walking up. He can't go over there. So he's going to go over this way. This guy's dead. This guy's dead. This guy's still alive. He's going to try to punch Asmir. That's another 8. Asmir's still standing.
Wow.
Axie's down. Reuben's down. He's not doing anything. Xerxes down. Asmir, it's your turn. You've got problems.
I do, but I get one more burning hands in me.
Get him!
Like that.
So you're going to hit the shield golem and the one you've been beating on.
And burning hands.
Dex for them. The armor in front of you takes all 12 and you bring him down. The big guy, however, is going to save and only take 6. Is that it for you?
That's it for me, probably for a while.
Sizzlewick's got problems. They're going to keep trying to blast it. He's going to knock it out of the way. She's going to attempt her recharge. Nope. Let's bring us to him. He is just going to start beating the snot at a Sizzlewick. All 3 of those are going to hit Sizzlewick. That is going to be 45 damage as he just beats Sizzlewick down.
Oof.
As that goes from full to 0. This guy's dead. This guy is still trying to get over to Asmir. He's having troubles with people in the way. In
He
this
can always
case,
snap one of his buddies out of the way.
his buddy's gonna move out of the way and move up here and try to punch Boya. That's a 19. 8 damage, and that brings down Asmir as well. Bringing an end to that fight.
But not the campaign?
Nope. Nimi's still alive. So, Nimi, you've been dealing with some stuff. And you find yourself in a beautiful meadow.
Confused noises.
You remember laying down, he put his hand over you, and then you were in the meadow.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look around. Confused.
You see the wind is softly blowing through, and it feels very peaceful. You can also smell something in the air. You smell the scent of strawberries.
Am I still laying down?
Nope, you're standing up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look down at myself. Make sure that I have all my fingers and toes.
They're all there, and oddly enough, your skin's a lot darker than it normally is.
Okay. Nimi's just gonna go, what the fuck? And look around.
The wind blows smoothly over you. You do not sense your dear companion. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna go start walking in the direction of the smell of strawberries.
As you do, you start moving through the grass. It kind of comes up to just above the bottom of your ribcage, so it's really tall grass, but you're slowly making your way through. When you start to hear some kind of song, the sound of someone singing, you
I
can't make out the words as it sounds jilted and fractured, but you definitely recognize some kind of tune. And part of you recognizes whatever's being sung.
Nimi's gonna tilt her head and start walking in that direction.
As you get closer, you find it hidden away under some of the grass. You find a large amount of wild strawberries. These cute little strawberry bushes.
I think without even thinking about it, Nimi's gonna go over to them and eat one.
It tastes divine.
And she is going to continue to look for the sound of the singing.
As you approach, you find your way through the bushes, and at the very center, you find what seems to be a woman kneeling and tending to the wild strawberries. As you approach, she turns to look at you, but you notice her face seems to be a blur to you. You see them immediately stand up and rush up to you, taking your hand, almost seeming excited. But whatever they're saying, like their song, you can't hear. It's distorted, broken. What do you do?
I'm gonna try and grab onto her hands tighter and just go, I don't know what you're saying. I can't understand. What's going on?
You feel she seems to be getting, her voice seems to be getting a little more agitated, more worried, but still you can't quite catch what's being said until a hand lands on your shoulder. It's a much larger individual. You turn and you see the briefest sign of somebody wearing this brilliant green armor. You see a mantle of what looks like leaves wrapped around his shoulder, mixing in what looks to be a bit of fur wrapped around it, made into the mantle. And as soon as you see them, you feel a lance of pain shoot through your body, and you are screaming bloody murder as you are back on the table. As you feel the scream comes out very natural.
I sit up.
You see the Mind Flayer is still standing next to you. He is currently putting a selection of what looks like small knives down on a table.
He just goes, what the fuck?
You can
Did Nemi really use her voice
also
now?
feel your patron raging in immense amounts of pain. Like something has speared him through both the mind, soul, and heart. If he had those.
Please tell me it healed Nemi by taking its vocal cords.
Oh, okay. Does my throat still hurt?
Not at all.
Nimi's gonna look at the mind flare and just go, what did you do?
Your mind has been altered. It needed to be repaired. This way, you do not have to rely on sketchy abilities you hear in your brain.
You mean my telepathy?
Correct.
That you, you hurt my patron. I can feel him screaming.
I did no such thing.
I don't understand.
There is much that is a mystery. However, we will need to tend to your companions before they are killed. As
By
you
the fucking
see
gods.
the bloody pulp that is Torkel, you see
Okay.
the eyes of
Cold.
his patron open and looking around, rather annoyed.
Fair.
Can a person snore if they've been knocked unconscious?
No.
Nimi's gonna go up to him. Where are the others? Why is he in here by himself?
You
You
see
fucking dumbass.
the Mind Flayer reaches out and the door slides open. As these two are being moved back onto here. And you see your compatriots are beaten and bloodied.
What happened?
They are infected. I will need to examine them. They did not take well
And
to orders. As you see,
Infected by
Xerxes
what?
is getting dragged by the foot past by one of the armors.
Infected by what?
There is a chance they carry a tadpole. They are showing extreme psionic ability. I need to be certain. If there is, I will dispatch. I would advise not
Nim-
waking your angry friends.
Fair. That being said, he's supposed to have psionic, at least somewhat psionic abilities. He's got a telepathic link to his familiar.
It could be lies. Lies. You
I'm
feel
not
an
gonna argue.
insane pressure start to press on your mind as you can feel it twitching.
Okay, ow, I'm not saying that you shouldn't help them. They're in check. I'm just saying that it's probably fine.
You feel the pressure
Uh,
suddenly disappear as if it was never there, as he's off doing whatever he's doing. You saw him get
Yeah.
dragged into the room you were in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight that. I'm gonna let him do what he needs to do. That being said, I'm gonna regret this, but my friends are beat to shit. I see that their weapons are on the ground, so I'm gonna pick up both weapons, not thinking about it.
You immediately feel something start trying to press in your mind the moment you pick up the hilt of Ashen Fang.
Yep. I'm gonna drop it.
It clatters to the ground.
Maybe you can hold my like Torquil's sword. I mean, not
Yeah.
not in terms of like lift. I'm thinking in terms of lifted it.
Great swords are only like
I'm the
5
one that
pounds.
gave you. Not only that, but I'm the one that gave you this fucking sword. It's magical. Technically,
Oh
when
yeah.
I pick it up, it's me sized. So, um, speaking of, I'm gonna put that on my belt.
Great swords wouldn't go on a belt. They are
Yeah, we'll go.
way
Excuse me,
too
or
big.
on my. Fair enough. I put it on my back.
Do you have the bulge?
I
Or
was
can I?
As
gonna.
You can see
Yeah.
Torquil has his, where you can put it in there.
I
And
was
be
gonna
safe.
say, I will take Torquil's
That's
because I'm
easy
not
enough.
gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna like. I put it this way: the whole point is that I don't want them to be armed when they wake up, so that they don't wake up swinging more
Hey,
than
I
a
mean,
fist.
fair, but also, could you even wear It's sized for Torquil. He's like twice your
It has
size.
the strap. She just tightens it.
There's a
Yeah,
lot left over
Yeah, there's a whole lot of strap flapping about, but it is doable.
Fair.
Because it's a one size
that.
fits all for all baldricks and straps. Makes life easier for everybody.
Yeah. Mhm.
But you see they are picking up your compatriots and moving them inside.
Yeah. Um. So. Okay. I'm gonna get like. I'm gonna like grab one of my like a spare article of clothing and put it over Ashen Fang and see if I can get it into my bag.
You feel the same thing.
Okay. I'm just gonna fucking put my bag down and kick it into it.
You see this individual walk up and pick it up.
Jimmy's gonna hold open the bag.
He's gonna toss it in. He seems unbothered by the blade.
That's fine. He's a construct. That's fine. I am gonna look at him and go, thank you. Nimi's going
Thank you
to
for
sit.
not attacking the creator.
Nimi will nod. He has done me a kindness. It would be rude. Nimi's gonna go and sit with her companions. I am going to cast prestidigitation to clean them up so that they're not covered in blood when they wake up.
Yeah, they're gonna be sore. Some of them looks like they've taken some massive hits. There is a massive
Yeah.
bruise along the side of Sizzlewick's face where she got clocked by the broadside of an axe 3 times.
Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna clean them up. I'm gonna pull out my healer's kit. We're gonna put some bruise paste on these chuckle fucks. Nimi's gonna just patter around and do some medicine.
There, you see, the group is in surprisingly good condition considering the state of things. They
Yeah,
don't have
they're very
any. All of their wounds seem very purposeful, especially the bigger ones.
yeah. Basically, these weren't kill shots. These were they triggered something. Yes, Ruben?
I was just gonna say, like, not kill shots, subdue shots.
Yep.
Yeah. They didn't want to they didn't actually want to hurt you. They just needed you to stop. So yeah, they're going to get bruise paste. Nimi is going to look to these things and just go, I'm missing a couple more companions other than these. Did they by chance come this way?
Who are your companions?
There's a werewolf Toshinori, a human woman by the name of Bonnie. She's got artificer, a contraption. I think she called it a gun. A pistol? I don't know much about it. Not my area. As well as a drow woman by the name of Valertha, and they should have a small child with them, Sophira.
Fears with y'all.
Saphira's with all. Okay.
Dude's the one that was with them.
And okay, so yeah, and a small pseudo dragon by the name of Doot. They're green.
Follow.
I will follow.
As you see, he
Oh,
takes
baby.
you back outside. The shield
Yep.
golem steps out of the way to allow y'all past.
Mm-hmm.
And he brings you into a very narrow corridor. You feel intense amounts of heat coming from the wall next to you. And
Oh, this
quite
must
a
be
bit of
hell for
noise.
Toshinori.
Okay, it's fair enough.
As he leads you this way and gestures to the door.
Oh, thank fuck.
As the group turns to meet you, as you see Valrissa, Bonnie, Toshinori, and Doot all here.
Nimi's just gonna sign relief and go, oh, thank God you guys are alive.
You can speak now.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever they did, it fucking worked.
You see Valrissa walk up to you, grab you by the hair, and go to put a knife to your throat. You don't see the guy next to you move, but he catches Valrissa in the face and flings her across the room with how hard he hits her.
Yeah.
She crumples and she goes to get it back up. There will be No violence. You are a guest. Valrissa does not seem happy about this situation. Bonnie,
Nimi's
however,
gonna look
is
at
going
Valrys.
to
Yeah.
walk forward. Where were we before we came here? As you see, Bonnie's hand is close to her pistol.
Well, that depends. We were attempting to get back in the keep when we got attacked by rock golems. Or not golems. Some kind of rock drake.
Further back.
How much further back? Before we ended up down here in the Underdark?
Where did we meet?
You and I?
Yes.
We met in Green Nest.
There's a
You
nod
put us
as
on an...
Bonnie
Yeah.
turns to Valrissa. It's her. Good. Had enough of creepy doppelgangers.
Hell, they've been working through.
Bonnie, Valrissa goes and sits against the desk. Duke is making many happy noises and now flying around your head.
Hello, dude.
Where are the others?
Currently unconscious. They're checking Xerxes at the moment for tadpoles.
That would
The
explain the
others are...
alarms.
The what?
The alarms.
Yeah, I was obviously communicating telepathically and it made them concerned, so they checked me. I don't know what happened after that, as I was unconscious.
Of
Maybe blinks a couple of
course.
times.
The boys were allowed to go off on their own, and the first thing they do is set off alarm and nearly get themselves killed. Why am I not surprised? Valrissa looks disgusted in the back.
Nimi's at the edge of her rope and goes, yeah, and you know what? If it wasn't for fucking Torquil, I'd be dead. So,
They
what
can
the
be
fuck ever.
useful sometimes, but their methods are pathetic. You good, Nimi?
Yeah, Nimi is taking some calming breaths.
Bonnie is going to shake her head. But you hear from the guy that brought you here. Are you satisfied with the location of your companions?
Is there a reason they're in here?
They are being kept under watch. Or the Creator
And
decides what to do. Follow.
what did you guys do?
There's a shrug. As soon as you walk through the door, it slams shut again. Duke tries to follow, but it slams shut in their face. You hear small, concerned Duke noises.
Can the small pseudo dragon at least come to make them feel somewhat better?
No.
I tried. I'm sorry, dude.
As he is going to lead you back.
Fair. Okay.
Duke, Duke, Duke.
Okay. Nimi's going to sit down. Because I assume that these chuckle fucks are going to be out cold for a bit.
Yep.
And, Nimi's going to start going through her paintings.
Alrighty, what you looking for?
currently, I'm looking if any of them look. I know it's not going to have the face because we've already discussed that. A lot of these, the faces were distorted, but I am looking for one that specifically looks like the woman in the memory.
You flip through, and there's one of a woman tending strawberry bushes. They seem to be near a large stone building, and like the one you met in the field, their face is incredibly distorted.
And Nimi never thought that she was gonna lose her memory. Well, actually, let's it's Nimi. She would label these, but there's no way that the labels are legible.
No,
The date might be, but the date's
Neither
probably
one.
fine. Yeah. But Nimi's gonna pull out this drawing and go, "Who are you?" And is going to sit and ponder as she waits for these chuckle fucks to wake up.
And as we wait, that for today is where we're going to end it, as we have quite the experience that we're going to have to do with next time. So the party deals with the
Oh.
consequences of getting jumped. But for everybody listening in, that was a lot of fun. I am really looking forward to seeing how y'all handle with what comes next. So for those listening in, make sure to tune in next week. It's going to be a doozy. See y'all then. Peace.